Alright, here we are, Canadian junkyard. Okay, pro tip here. Alright, here we are doing our unboxing of our new pool skimmer robot. There we go. Got Hudsy on the show. Alright, you gonna open the box up? We just cut the tape. So let's open this. Let's see how it looks. Oh, this is a big rig, hey? It's a big guy. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to put the camera down. Okay. So we got it out of the box. You'll see that it comes with a little hook. I'm not sure what these white things are. We'll read the instructions. It comes with this power adapter, which I like because some of the other ones you have to buy this separately, even though they're solar powered. So yeah, we'll take this all apart and see. Okay, we'll do a quick walkthrough here. I'm going to just hold these instructions open so that there is a copy of those in the video. That if anyone needs to refer to this page, which seems like the most critical one, about all the different operation modes and what the buttons do and what the lights mean. It's all here, but I'm super impressed with this thing so far. This was like $305 on Amazon. Really solid price. It's got radars here. Apparently this is a headlight. These bumpers here to get away from the wall. This is the front. That's the basket, and it has this thing like spins. That's how it kind of propels itself, the stuff, the debris, I guess, into the, we got propulsion motors back here, our port for charging. There's our button. We're going to hold this on for 2 to 3 seconds to kick it into gear. But first off, we're going to charge it up. Another quick clip here of the pages indicating all of the different lights. And there's also a quick actions thing here, kind of the startup is described. I really like the look of this rig so far. I'm saying I'll have to come up with a name for him. Oh, the stationary feet. Oh, I'll read about that. I'll figure out what those are. That must be what those white things are. Stand by. Also, we are charging. We'll get the blue charge light blinking. Apparently, when that becomes a solid light, we're going to be ready to go. Okay, we're all charged up. I did want to just show this here because there wasn't a lot of info about the model number and all that stuff even on the Amazon ad. I guess this is an Intertech robotic pool cleaner. I did take these things out. These are little feet that just kind of squeeze in there, and then there's screws that come with it. I think that's so that you can, I have it on its top side right now. You can flip it over and just kind of keep it up off the ground. I do expect, though, that the kids are going to be swimming under, and they're not sharp, but I feel like that's going to catch them. So I'm going to take them. I'm going to take those off. I'm not going to bother installing those, but they look very easy to install. I may put them on later. But let's take this guy to the pool and see what. All right, let's try this guy out. We're going to put him in. The pool's not all that dirty. There's a fair bit of stuff. I guess there's a fair bit of stuff floating. But we'll set him down and see what happens. We're just going to hold the button on. And there, oh, we made a little beep. The lights lit up. The normal light came on. The solar light has come on. And, oh wow, here he goes. Let's see how he does. He's going to bump into a lot of stuff. I'm going to get these floaties out of the pool. But, let's see what he does with the floaties. Ooh, the radar detected something there. He's backing up. I'll give him a try also with nothing in the pool and see how that goes. Oh, there's going to scoop something up right there. Maybe did he? This is so cool. Oh, he sees the wall. Oh, a little bump there. I don't know if you can see, but there's little green lights flashing on the corners. Guess maybe those are the headlights. We'll see what it looks like at nighttime too. And we'll see how much stuff he collects. This pool really needs to be cleaned. I gotta get Roger the robot in there to clean up the bottom. Needs a scrub. Gotta get all the kids' toys out of here. Full of toys. But we'll work on a name for this guy. And yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. We'll see how long he goes. I'll mark the time right now. And see how long he cleans for. I mean, he's solar charging as he's going. So I'm really curious to see, like, how long he works. Does he need to be charged with the cable very often? we'll investigate this. We'll test them out here for a few weeks and tell you everything we find out. More to come. One thing I'm noticing here right away that I'm pretty pleased with is that it bombed around the pool for a while and kind of like, I don't know if it was scanning stuff out or what, but then it found the edge and it came right along the edge. It came all the way from down there probably by the skimmer lid all the way along this edge. Like it knew that was the edge of the pool, and I always find that's a place where a lot of stuff tends to stick. So I'm glad to see that it seems to follow the edge at times, and yeah, we'll keep an eye on that and how it works as we go. Okay, so it's been in since yesterday. I took it out overnight because I wanted to put Roger the robot in. This one has been named Kelly, by the way, after Kelly Slater, the greatest surfers of all time. We feel like it's kind of a surfer. So anyway, I did like take all the big debris out here, but I haven't rinsed this yet. But I did want to show that what I'm really liking about this is that it's a very fine basket, meaning that it catches a lot of stuff. And I found typically, like when I was going with this one, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but the squares are way bigger on that, on your typical skimming, handheld one or one that you would put on the pole. And it doesn't get this little stuff, it doesn't take, those just flow right through and continue to be in your pool. So I'm pleased with this so far. We're going to continue our testing and keep you posted. This here's one of the tests I was interested in doing. If you have a corded pool robot, such as our Polaris Roger the Robot 9450, I think he is, I was curious as to whether Kelly here, the surfer, would be able to be in the pool at the same time as Roger. And I'm noticing a little bit of an issue here with the cable. Kelly is certainly tied up on the cable right now, pulling the cable around. Looks like it's slowing progress over there. So this may be a situation. Now, I think a lot of people have cordless, robots now. So the robot on the bottom is going along doing its thing, and then the robot on the top is surfing away, and everything's good. But if you do have one of these corded ones, know that this could be tricky. See, he's getting pulled backwards now. I'm going to see if he's able to get out of this. If I should say, Kelly's able to get out of this mess. Just want to give you a quick idea of what it looks like at night. It's got his little green headlights on him. See what it does here. You can see that he kind of notices the wall. Starts making that turn, and the wheel goes right up against it. And then down low enough here, you might see his tail lights, which are kind of cool. He's done a really nice job so far. I find he picks up a lot of fine debris, which is good, like I talked about before. I still haven't charged him again. See that blue lights underneath? See the reflection on the water? I don't know if you can see that. As he gets a little further away, I might see the tail lights better. It's blinking. There's like 5 of them. Yeah, I see that pretty good. One thing I've noticed, not sure if I mentioned this yet, that he does better in the pool when it's not wavy. When there's a lot of waves in the pool, especially if you have kids jumping around like I do, I recommend taking them out of the pool if there's going to be a lot of splashing around, because the way that the basket works, it really seems to like some of the stuff can come out if it gets bobbing up and down too much, kind of thing, and it turns up this way and then goes down, and then some of the stuff can escape out of that basket mechanism. So that's one thing. The other thing is be very careful getting him out of the pool. You want to make sure you grab him by the front handle, by the green lights, the front, and kind of pull straight up. If I went out and tugged even a little bit backwards on him right now, a bunch of stuff would come out of the basket and just kind of throws up into the pool. So just be careful getting out that way. But otherwise, seems really good. Like I say, the battery's been great. I'm going to be shocking the pool here tonight, so I'm not going to leave him in while I do that. But yeah, super happy with this so far. And again, we're gonna try it out for a little while longer before we give it a full thumbs up review. But so far, it's looking real good. And if this is the last clip that you see, that means that we're pretty happy with it. Would recommend. And if we discover anything else, there'll be another clip. So that might be it. See you next time on Fixing Random Crap with Craig. Okay, guys, just one more real quick one. Just picking them up from another great job here, tidying up the pool. But I did want to point out something I noticed that tends to get stuff stuck up in there. So if you don't kind of clear that area out with your fingers and get that stuff out, it's going to end up back in the pool once you go. Obviously still some more to do there. But that's it. That would be easier to do if you were to install the feet. Again, I opted not to install the feet, so I'm making sure I'm very careful to not put it down too hard to damage those things there at the back by the propellers, those plastic pieces that are holding it up. That would make it easier to get this out. Yeah, I got a helper here.
Yep.
The other trick is that when you don't have the feet on it, you do need to lift it up a little bit in order to... Can you hold that actually and point it at the... Yeah, good. You got to get it up into these... Oops. And then it fits up, but that you have to kind of lift it up off the ground and make that happen. So we're going to clean this out and cool, clean up for another day. All right, that's it for real.
Bye.
Catch you next time. All right, we're back. We're just
Kelly John show.
It is Kelly John. Kelly John has been named after two famous surfers. And this thing surfs around the pool pretty well.
Okay.
So there's a couple of last thoughts that we have. Honestly, we threw Kelly John in the pool like a couple hours ago, and the pool was really, really dirty. There's a lot of stuff on top of the pool. Came back home just now, and it is spotless on top of the water. There is not a thing. There were a bunch of leaves. I suspect there's a whole bunch of stuff inside the basket. The one thing I do want to point out, though, is that you want to be really careful when you get your robot out of the pool. It does, I think it says to like grab it by the handle, which is how usually you get the robots, like this guy, the cleaning robots that clean the bottom of the pool and the walls. Roger the robot. If you grab that, because this basket isn't like totally an enclosed thing, it'll slide out the back and it'll kind of puke out the back. And then I think,
It'll poop.
I suppose, yeah. And also, if you push it back at all when you're in the pool, the stuff in the basket comes out the front. So it pukes in that case. So what do you think, guys? I think Kelly John's coming in for a landing. Hudson, can you stop putting your shoe in the pool? Can you guys come over and try to get Kelly John out right here?
I got it.
You gonna do it? Now I want you to both grab it from this. You want to keep it flat when you get it out to make sure that nothing gets in there. So first off, try to keep it. Yeah, correct. No, but don't pull up on that side. Each pull up from one side.
So I'm going to
Pull from one side. No, from the sides, not the ends or the front. Yeah, turn it off, Hudson. Good.
like this.
Okay, press the button. Now, no, from the sides. Yeah, right there. Now lift at the same time. Careful. Oh, we lost a little bit of stuff. See? Oh, yeah, see. If it doesn't come up kind of perfectly flat, poops or pukes. You know, so that is the biggest negative, I would say. We'll get the net out. Don't fall in. Good job. Try to grab all that spot. But let's see how the basket did, guys. So
Let's see. I'm going to pull
we
it
lift
out.
up a little bit. Can you pull up the basket?
So you pull it.
Yeah, pull
here.
it down. Yeah, and
Pull it
out
down.
from the bottom. Yeah. Oh, careful. Ooh, almost lost you there, Eva. So lots of stuff, right? Did a great job cleaning. And again, I love that it gets the fine bits. But because this is not a closed basket, meaning there's no top on this thing. Like if I put it down here, it doesn't have a top, right? So like if you pull up from the front, stuff slides out the back. And if you pull up from if you push it back, then things come out the front.
And
So that's the only negative.
And if you want to turn it on, press this,
Yeah, we've talked about those buttons before.
and then it lights up
Lights
green
up.
and blue, and
Yeah.
then you just let it go, put it in the pool. It's gonna clean it up.
Yeah,
Do it me.
does a great job. So I would say I'm very impressed. I would say a thumbs up on the solar charging.
Yeah.
Because I've only charged up once when we first got it, and otherwise I just throw it in the pool in the sun and it charges up and goes. So that's fantastic. The one negative I would say is that this is not a closed basket, and it's really tricky to get it out of the pool without it puking
And
or pooping.